Okay, and I'm live. Yeah. Right. So I'm feeling a bit better about my whole sleep cycle thing. I know this is boring news, but since just while I'm waiting for somebody to be here, I'm just going to talk about it for a little bit. It is cold as fuck. It is super cold. But yeah, I'm looking a lot more forward to the sci-fi convention. The sci-fi convention is coming up. It's not long now. It's 2 weeks away, my mother says. However, I thought it was like 1 week away. I thought it was like next week. But then again, it is next weekend, I guess. It's not this weekend, it's next weekend. So that's right. Sorry. I had a bleeding nose earlier today. No, ever since then, my nose has not been the same. Yeah. It's like yeah, it's weird that it's only a week away. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. I only came on for a quick chat. I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm basically just, like I said, I'm only here for a little bit. I wanted to just catch up. I want to do at least a live stream a day just to catch up with how people are and stuff. And yeah. So yeah, no topic, just hanging out, I guess. I do want to talk about Star Trek Online, but only because Star Trek Online. Hey, Bannerfox. What is up, dude? Oh my god, I'm actually tired. Ugh. I'm actually tired because my sleep cycle stuff. Oh, Dreamy posted some artwork, and that picture is looking awesome. They're all looking pretty good. How about me? I'm okay. I'm feeling okay. I had a nosebleed earlier today, just randomly. Yeah, it's just so random. Just kind of like I was working, and then my nose like just like bled a little bit. And what I did was I just put a tissue at my nose, and that was it. At least that's what I thought it was. I thought it was all over because basically it was all over. You know, I checked the tissue every now and again. I pulled it out and just made sure it wasn't bleeding still, and then put it back in. And then basically, like after I finished working and I just turned on Star Trek Online, I basically had a coughing fit because, of course, my nose is different because it has to be. When my nose was bleeding, even though I was leaning forward, I basically it went to the back of my throat and I nearly choked to death, and that was fun. Ugh. Shut up! I haven't been yawning. It's just because I'm talking. That'll help stop the yawning. Yeah. It's been super cold today. It actually was snowing. It was snowing this morning. Oh god damn it! Now my nose is blocked up again. Why? I swear to God, a minute ago I was fine. I was talking to Damon. There was no yawning, and I was, I had to pee. That was the only bad thing. Ugh, shit! Stop it! I'm sorry, dude. I wasn't yawning. My nose wasn't blocked up. I'm gonna actually have to blow my nose. And want my eye. And my eyes! What the fuck is going on? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna try my best to shut up because that helps. That helps with the yawning. Anyway, yeah, it's also been super cold here today. But yeah, that's it. That's it for me. That's it for me. Basically, I'm okay. Just fine. But yeah, it's super cold here too. But we had rain. Well, we had snow. It was weird. FMF is here. Hey, dude. You because I was going to talk about Star Trek Online, wasn't it? It's just whenever I'm going to talk about Star Trek Online, FMF is there. However, I have been talking about Star Trek Online a lot recently. That's because basically it's not bad. It's not a bad game. I'm not going to say it's the best game that I've ever played. It's just that, I just wanted to. I had a goal in mind while playing the game. So essentially, I set out to accomplish that goal, and it's just, I try not to start things unless I'm going to finish them. And now, oh my god, oh my god, and now I basically have done it. So yeah. On the last stream, I did basically start talking about Star Trek. I did start. I on the last stream I talked about my Romulan character because I'm basically I was trying to build my Romulan character up, so that I can get a Deredex class and a Mogai class or a Vardwar class, because annoyingly they were originally called a Vardwar class, and they were called a Vardwar class, and the woman that basically we saw in Star Trek Nemesis, she, her personal ship was the Valar, I think, and it's the Vardwar class. But in the game, it's a Mogai class for no reason whatsoever. Anyway, I've got it. And I had it pretty early. I need another bit of tissue. My eye is now pissing me off. And I'm out of tissue. But I touched the toilet roll and the tissue came off of the toilet roll. Anyway. There we go. I'm going to yawn again in a minute, and I'm going to basically have like the same problem with the eyes. It's because I'm actually tired. There we go. Anyway, yeah. I then got a Deredex class. However, the Deredex class isn't as good. Isn't as good as the Mogai class, in my opinion. I don't know what it was about it. I wasn't happy with it. So now I need a nap too. However, now I've got a fuck off giant huge ship that I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's massive. I can't remember the name of it is. I'm gonna have to look it up. 1 second. Yes, Robert Duncan McNeil, I am meeting you soon. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so what do I do? Romulan ship STO images. Okay. There she is. Is there a... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, why can't there just be a picture and then it just tell me the name of the ship? I mean, seriously? What the fuck? It's huge. It's absolutely massive. Well, that's nice. But then Romulan ships are massive. I can't find... The Hat Apex? The Hat Apex. Advanced Warbird. No, that's not it. Oh my god. This thing. I got one of these. It is gigantic. It is at least 4 times the size of a Galaxy-class starship. It is massive. You know, considering that the Deredex is 2 times the size of a Galaxy-class starship. A Galaxy-class starship is 42 decks and is quite big in itself. This thing's huge. This thing's just huge. Anyway, yeah. Just wanted to say that because talking about, yeah. I think they messed up the higher tier Romulan ships. What do you mean? I love that thing. It's huge. It's gigantic. It's it's crazy because I just say right. So in my Mogai class, I can normally swoop in and pick off individual fighters and ships and stuff. It's even got a brilliant volley mode where basically it can launch several torpedoes at several different ships at once, which is awesome, and I love that, and it's great. I mean, and it's also got a thing where it can clone itself, and oh my god, it's really good. I like it. It was really good. Something that the Deredex didn't have that I could kind of work on, but I kind of already had the Mogai class, and I like the Mogai class, the way that it fights a bit better. Yeah, this thing's a completely different animal. This thing walked right into the thing, and then just unleashed hell upon a bunch of Nausicaans, and they were gone. And I just collected all the items. It was cool. I loved it. It was great. But what the fuck? It's got like so many, yeah. Their design isn't as clean as the Hapex. Feels like it is trying too hard to look cool. What design isn't? I'm confused. I don't know what we mean. Hey, Itchy. I was going to say I was thinking about you earlier, but you know I was thinking about you earlier, so because I told you. Yeah. I like that ship, that one that I just showed you. I like that ship. It's awesome. Again, I don't know what it's called. Is it the hub? Is it the? I don't know what it's called. The Hapex. The Deredex Pex. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Like I really actually like it. I especially like the fact that it's two ships in one. I mean, I can't do that in the game, can I? I probably can't do that in the game. They probably didn't do that. I mean, you can't separate your ship in if you're a Prometheus, you know. So I doubt you'll be able to separate that ship, but I can see clearly that it is designed to be separated, and I like the fact that it's designed to be separated. And from what I can see, the other ship looks just as capable as the entire ship in the entirety. It's weird. I love the thing. It looks cool. I'm actually really enjoying its design. I haven't played with it at all yet, but I actually like it. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. I mean, what are your thoughts, FMF? What are your thoughts on it? What do you have, Romulan wise? Because I know you said you had a Romulan character, but yeah. Hope to get a PC soon to play with you. Well, yeah. Although I had problems before with that. I think I already said that, didn't I? But yeah. Oh, I haven't got this yet. I've only just seen it, by the way. I'm just going through my Discord messages because I've got a little bit of catching up to do. Because I've ignored my Discord while I've been playing Star Trek Online. Oh right, yeah. No, it's fine. They're not creeping me out that much. It's just that it seems to only be whenever I go to that particular station. I seem to step on a, you know, I'm too close to the hitbox every single time. I have to talk to a specific vendor, and when I do that, it triggers the event. Which yeah. So it's only creepy every now and again. It doesn't really bother me. It hasn't really affected me anywhere else in the game, apart from one other time when the lights went out. But I don't think they programmed in any character animations. So basically, it was just everything went slightly blue for a second, and then it went with the sound effects and everything from before. And then it stopped it again. So. It might have just been happening behind me. Ooh, that's creepy. Yeah. But yeah. You need a special module, but I think the ships other than I think that ships other than the Prometheus class can separate. You just have to buy a tier 5 Prometheus to get the module. Also, my Romulan Admiral has a half. I don't know what that is. That's and it is just okay. It isn't as classy as a D-Deradex, but my D-Deradex isn't that great. I mean, it's good. It looks good. I mean, I'm not gonna. D-Deradex is a great ship. I love her. I do. But the Valdor, sorry, the Mogai is just funner. It's more fun. A half. I don't know what that is. Romulan. Half fair. Half fair. That sounds like a Klingon name. Half fair. Half fair. Oh, it's still pretty. Wait a minute. That's the tiny ship. That's the tiny ship that goes underneath my big ship. Yeah, it is. It's the tiny ship that goes underneath my big ship. That's the little one that goes underneath my big one. So I've got both of them. How did I not see this before? Let me just go back to the other image. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, I didn't notice that before. Oh. Also, so sorry, just randomly freaking out because I was like, I wonder what I wanted to know what the little ship looked like, but it didn't occur to me that it could be a playable ship on Star Trek Online already. But of course it is. Of course it is. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I've just gotten to Romulan. I've just only gotten to Admiral on Star Trek Online. So yeah. Just I did a bunch of extra deep space encounters, whatever they're called, and basically found that I can rank my character up a lot faster that way if I just like ran around in space looking for these little red nebula things that pop up every now and again. Whatever. Yeah. Thank you, Marcelli Ollie. Appreciate it. So many ships. There are lots of ships, but that's the beauty of it. You can actually collect ships and stuff. I mean, I'm still looking forward to. I'm still trying to save up enough dilithium to actually purchase the interior of the Intrepid class because basically, you can do that. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah. Yeah, one of the skins is called the Haypax subclass, and it is just the smaller ship from the Haypax. Also, it is its own ship, but yeah, you can collect as many ships as I have. But I don't think so. I don't think there are that many. I don't think they have that many in the game. Honestly, I think the next goal is the Deadless skin. After I get the Intrepid class interior, I'm going to look for the Deadless skin. I think, and by the Deadless, I mean the fake ship that I've seen in the game, the fake ship of the. Oh, sorry, don't. I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to shut up. Please, I only have like 200. I know. I don't think I. Well, actually, no. There are probably that many classes. Plus, if you go with Star Trek Online, you've got all the variants of the classes, which I like, but I kind of don't see how that would work normally because yeah, they don't really have classes. Kind of, I don't know. They they mark the what uh, uh, they mark the category of the ship. So basically, it will say heavy, heavy science vessel, something like that, and basically that's The long-range science vessel is a that could be many things, including an Intrepid class ship. So basically, you can get different variants of it. So yeah, but it'll have all of the different classes in that category on Star Trek Online. I don't like that so much, but I'm okay with it. You know, because they have got some interesting designs. Not always good, but interesting. I just saw what they did to the Galaxy class, and I actually love the Galaxy class, their take on the Galaxy class. But yeah, it looks a lot better. It looks so much better. I don't know why. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I can't remember which one you got. I'm sorry. I don't know why I looked up here. I was like, oh yeah, because I gave you. Oh no, wait, I don't know what. I can't. I have too many. I have no idea which one it was. The Vesta. No, I'm gonna have to look it up. Give me a moment. Ah, wait a minute. I was going to say that looks remarkably like the half of a Prometheus, but I mean it's not bad. It is. It's half a Prometheus. um. Oh, okay. Okay. It's got a chunkier head to it, so that's good, and the cells are sloped upwards. Yeah. I wonder how its saucer separates. That's the thing. I love the Star Trek Online ships. I do actually like them. They're well designed and stuff. But I feel like every single ship should have a saucer separation of some kind. You know, every Federation ship should have that. I've only got two characters, so because I only want I only want two ships. You know, I only wanted two ships. Kind of three, I guess, maybe four. I don't know, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. What level is your character, by the way? Can I ask that? Is that kind of like almost asking your age? You know. Itchy, yeah, I noticed that a couple of people like that. That like that. That's why I've got some screenshots of it. Don't know why. Which one? I have like 6. It doesn't matter. I was just curious, you know, how I rank. To be honest, I'm level 59 on my Starfleet character, and a level 40 now with the Romulan. I don't know. Probably not important. Ah. Of course, I haven't done badly. That's what happens when you don't sleep. Is basically you got lots of time to basically play online. New level cap is 70. Yeah, they would. But no, the Vesta ship looks pretty good. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like mess around and have a good. I'm gonna have a good look. I'm gonna have a very good look. But yeah, I am kind of tempted to get the. I've got other ships to get before I get the. Before I get that Galaxy class upgrade, yeah, I've got other ships to look at first. I still got to find a way to get the Oberth class before I can do that. I've only just figured out a way to get all of the annoying messages that pop up on your screen off of my screen. I mean, is that bad? I was looking forever in the settings. I couldn't bloody find it, and I found out that it's actually a notification thing. So yeah, to get the annoying green lettering that comes up on the screen and goes away, because I'll be in the middle of a mission and that will come up telling me that somebody somewhere has gotten like so much stuff or got a new ship or whatever. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm in the middle of a fight. It's randomly distracting. I've only just figured out a way to do that. I was on the verge of actually asking you, how do you get rid of this? It's annoying me. But no, now I know. I can find it's just my chat box. So yeah. How are you doing anyway, FMF? Hey, Dreamy. It's funny. Damon is watching the Jacksepticeye playthrough of Subnautica, and basically, they've got reefbacks. They've got reefbacks, and they're called reefbacks. They're big whales, and they basically have reefs on their backs because they're huge. And basically, whenever they appear, basically, Jacksepticeye says, "Hey, reefies." Whenever whenever Dreamline appears on the screen, I'm like, "Hey, Dreamy," but I keep thinking of it. I think it's funny. Oh, I just got used to those messages. You used to not be able to turn them off. Ah, well, I know how to do that. If you need help on turning them off, then I know how to do that. So yeah. I'm okay. Got back from a con, and now I'm tired as heck. Oh, wait, are you leaving? You don't have to stick around if you're tired, dude. I understand if you have to go. Itchy says back had a phone call. Ah, I was wondering because I was asking you about what you said earlier, but Dreamy says hugs uncle. I've got to figure this out. I know you guys have explained it to me, but the uncle thing and the everything else is just confusing. I mean, it's fine. I don't know. I'm also super tired. FMF. Ugh. I'm just chilling. This is pretty restful. Cool. Yeah, I couldn't figure out exactly what you were talking about, but it's okay. I keep it going for fun. I know that. It's just that, like I said, you guys have explained it to me once, but I just, you know. Tyler James says, "I love you." You can't love somebody if you don't know them. Uh, I shouldn't be tired right now. I just feel drained. Dreamy, I saw your artwork. It's really good. Well, I haven't done much either today, but I feel absolutely knackered. But then again, I've been up since some ungodly hour in the morning. I am actually coming up on like being awake for 20 hours. So yeah. At the end of the stream, unless you ask me nicely. Did everybody like the Lederhosen video, by the way? Voice Connect. I haven't got to watch it yet. I see you on Discord, right? I haven't watched it. It's okay. Try please, Tyler. But there are basically there are lots of videos where you can basically see that. Review it. You guys. Never mind. Tyler, it's okay. I get it. It's you. You trying to go on voice channel? Okay. You are muted for some reason.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's got a little symbol with like you can't hear, like you're deaf.
So,
Can you hear me? You can't hear me. I can hear you, but you can't. I don't think you can hear me.
I can't hear you through Discord. I don't know why it's doing that.
Wait a minute. Can you hear me now? Hello? No.
No.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Right, it's maybe you have you deafened yourself? You might have deafened yourself. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I can't deafen you. Hello, it's me. It's you? Who's you?
Hey, can you hear me? Did that work at all?
I can hear you. You can't hear me. I know you're probably watching this on YouTube and basically you'll hear this. But have you muted me? Is that what's happened? I don't know. Oh, right. Okay. No, I get it. The quote, it's me. Right. Do you have an email? I do have an email, Tyler, but I'm not going to give it out to people that I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the. I don't know what's happening with Discord. The my channel, my network has got an actual. I saw that. You can hear me now, right? Hello. Your.
Oh my god, I did it!
I was going to say your deafen thing disappeared, so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
That was way more work than I wanted to do.
FMS
Yeah,
said, hi, new voice. But you probably can read that. Can you read that while at the same time? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream now with it muted while talking to Discord. So yeah.
Ah.
Hello, Fatty.
Technology. Tyler says, can I give you recommendations for your new videos that you could do with your. Yeah, you can always like put them in the comments. I have no problem with that.
I'm pretty sure you've done pretty much everything except like make a puppet show with your belly or something.
Oh god, don't. That sounds cringy to do and watch and edit.
Watch that be what you suggest.
I wouldn't know. No, I'm imagining it now. It's cringy. No.
Give it its own voice.
Stop. Don't. I don't want to talk. That's the thing. I don't want to talk ever. I absolutely hate that. That is one of my main things I hate. Is basically doing editing and listening to my voice. It's just painful. I know.
Yeah. I really. Your navel could read Shakespeare.
Oh god. No, I can't read Shakespeare out loud. I can't.
I think anyone can read Shakespeare, period.
I can read it in my head. I understand what's going on when I read it in my head, but if I try to read it out loud, I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I have to like read a paragraph of it and then look to like one of those like this is what it's actually saying. Like translations.
Right like the synopsis, the bibliography synopses and all that stuff. Oh god.
Yeah. In English class we had a textbook that had that. Like right next to what Shakespeare wrote. It's like why can't I just read this one? Because this one makes sense. Like if you're gonna have to do this anyway, then clearly look at me trying to show him Shakespeare. What was wrong with me? I clearly know more than Shakespeare.
It's because of the weird time difference, just the way people talked back then and stuff. It's just annoying.
Yeah. It's like how you guys do now.
What? You guys, I'm not English.
Knackered.
I just talk like them.
Yeah, you're Irish.
I'm Irish. Don't ever call me English.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. There are plenty of things I can still do in my videos and stuff. I actually did a couple of things that somebody suggested to me on Chroma. in the Lederhosen video just to try them out. If you notice in that video, well, you won't because you haven't seen it yet, because of course you haven't, because it says that there's linked and everything. But in the Lederhosen video, somebody suggested that I push my tummy out more or lean back so that it will emphasize the tummy. And basically I did that a couple of times and it seemed to look okay in the edit. I haven't looked at it myself because I haven't checked so yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm open to suggestions. Like I said, I'm open to suggestions. It's just it's kind of, you know, I don't like people being like really into like super into one thing and just not shutting up about it. Because I just don't know how to turn people down. That's another thing, you know. Well, I tend to ignore the messages that are basically like, you know, people that really are into like, oh, when I did a whipped cream video ages ago, and basically I got a couple of people that were super into whipped cream play, you know, and they were like, oh, put it in your belly button and basically like put your finger in your belly button and squish it around and make noises and stuff. And I'm like, okay, maybe in the future, but then they wouldn't shut up about it, and I absolutely hate that.
Well, you got that about the Forbid too, right?
Yeah, you said that, and that doesn't bother me so much because, you know, it's not really, you know, everybody's different and they don't usually like ask for it, you know, ask for one thing specifically all the time. So that doesn't bother me.
Usually nothing specific. It's just like more.
Yeah, but even then, it's just it's just not like some things just not physically possible.
Like, you actually eat him in the next video?
Exactly. That's one of the things that's not physically possible. But I got somebody on, not Grummer. It was either Chasuble or Phoebe. I can't remember which one. But I got somebody on one of those who basically would not shut up about basically like, yeah, but you never actually showed him being eaten. Like, you could have put,
yeah, like what?
And it's like, because it wasn't what. And when I basically,
have a special effects team.
Okay. I said that. That's actually what I said. I basically after I explained it to them, I basically had to you know, tell them that, because they did say that, you know, it's like, well, you could kind of do it in like in post, you know, you can kind of like do all this stuff with visual effects.
Can you do that?
Again, I said that to them basically. That they said that they could do all this stuff. Well, that I could do all this stuff, and I was like, I don't have the time or budget to basically do any of that stuff. Sorry. And I basically said to them, if you have any of the expertise and stuff, then I have no qualms about basically you taking the clips and altering them yourself and stuff like that. I honestly don't mind.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I'd watch it.
Yeah. But, you know, but they basically wouldn't shut up about it, and they were saying how I could do it kind of practically, and I was just like, no. It's just awkward.
Like the whole like my hand behind you, the side of your face.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, they went into all the details of like, you could use perspective as you could change the perspective of it and do all of this stuff. Like, have somebody's like.
It was our first time trying to do it. Like,
I know. I said that. It was like. I said that. It was just a concept. We were
super tired. We were like 24 hours awake, and like you were sick, and I was tired, and like we still managed to pull one out.
Yeah, and I think it didn't turn out that badly. So, yeah.
I don't either. I watched it a few times for sure.
Oh, you did.
Not like around the dinner table, but you know, like.
But yeah, I do get like very specific people with very specific requests, and I mean it does it. They're the only ones that really bug me.
Yeah.
But I
I've
don't.
never heard of a whipped cream fetish. I mean, I guess that was food play.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a huge thing. It's a huge deal.
It just kind of always seems like the whole like joke thing, like people putting like whipped cream on like their nips or something, and like it just kind of seems like comedic almost. Like you don't really think about people.
No, people are super into that. The people eating things off of people is its own kind of like its own thing, and there are subcategories in it that basically people like to see people eat certain things off of people. And so yeah, it's like, oh.
I would always try to find like YouTube videos of like people licking something off someone's face, but that was partly because of the whole like worst thing. So I kind of get it. But did you know, like, I know some of like the higher ups, and like it's a big thing in Japan where they like eat sushi off like naked chicks.
That is just not that. Yeah, in Japan. No, that's a worldwide thing.
Well, yeah.
It's just, I think it is just because of the sushi that you were thinking that.
Well, there's actually a movie based off of it. It's like a thriller horror movie thing where like it all takes place around this group of people eating sushi off of a girl. And I remember the director like talking about hearing about it from Japan and then using that as like a pivot point in the movie or something. So I think that's why my brain went there. But I don't know.
So I just read FMF's comment about you need to paint birth of man on your stomach, then we're riding a unicycle dressed as Louis the 16th. Wow. No, I do. FMF, I get that. Oh my god. I get people doing all of that, asking me to do all of that stuff. I especially when my YouTube channel was at its peak, just literally just before it got shut down. Oh my god, I got so many. I got a lot of requests, and almost all of them were incredibly unrealistic. It was like, people that like burps, for example. This is just one example. Somebody wanted me to basically film my, they were very specific about like just put the camera down, go into like a concert hall or movie theater or something, and stand up and burp really loudly, and they were like super adamant about this. So there was that one, and it's just like that's
Could
just.
you imagine doing that at that like meeting they had in that church?
Oh my god! It's just like I'm going to a funeral tomorrow, and basically like they would probably want me to do it there, but I'm not going to do that.
Yes, it's crazy. Opportunity. I mean, what can go
wrong? Well, there's that.
There's literally everything.
To people who like, somebody wanted to see me skydive.
What?
Yeah, I know. And then somebody wanted to basically wanted me to go to the beach and basically just film myself at the beach, like various.
Like, that's slightly more understandable than jumping out of a fucking airplane.
No, I'm just saying these were like the top 3 examples that I can just randomly think of at the top of my head that people have asked me to do. It's like, fuck off.
Are you gonna pay for all these expenses?
That's the thing. The beach one was a very specific one because it was like a tropical beach, It wasn't just like I can't
Oh,
just go
God.
to the seaside and stuff. And I was like, I would love to film that, but I can't afford to go to a fucking tropical beach just to film.
Oh, I want you to lay your back on a vertical or a horizontal palm tree with your belly exposed with a coconut and just like rub your belly.
But you see, I would love to do that. That's the kind of video that I would like to do, but
Yeah,
I can't.
why would you say no? Yeah.
You know, the skydiving thing. I'm pretty sure they have a weight requirement for parachutes.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, maybe.
You know. Also, no, I don't want to do that because it's like. Well, people keep
They want to
saying.
see your belly like shake in the wind, but the thing is, you have to have a fucking suit on to do that. Like, you can't just jump with a t-shirt on.
Well, you can if you're experienced enough. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, I've seen.
Hello, Jeffrey. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't say hey earlier. Hugs and snuts, dude.
Can you please burp opera?
I could ask Rob to do that. He's a professional singer. He did opera.
Oh God.
He was hired by Disney to sing there and Universal. He played every part in Beetlejuice except Beetlejuice because he couldn't do the karate.
He sounds like really. He sounds fun.
He is. I love him.
Oh my God. Completely derailed what I was thinking about because now I could. All I'm thinking about is a certain picture that somebody sent me earlier.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, it's kind of got crossed between whatever we were talking about earlier with the tropical beach thing.
Oh, Marie.
I'm having naughty thoughts. Right. Request, yeah. So yeah, I get a bunch of random crappy requests, and yeah, I was just talking to Tyler about this. That's what we were talking about. So yeah, it's like Tyler, I'm completely fine with you posting like suggestions and stuff in the comments of videos and stuff. I can I can read those. I was gonna say I can ignore those, and that was like, no, I'm not that. Well, I don't. Tyler hasn't been that. It hasn't been a jerk about it or anything yet. time, it did it yesterday, but I wasn't streaming, so yeah.
What are you playing? Star Trek?
Sorry?
Oh, you're up in the feed again, like video-wise.
Am I? It's just showing blank screen to me still. There it is. Yep, sorry about that. Random computer internet bullshit.
Oh, that's fine.
What? Also, you've gone quiet. I think it's just my computer being.
Gotcha.
There we go. What were we talking about?
Belly buttons and requests.
Oh yeah, Tyler wanted to know where he could send me a picture. Yeah, you can join the Discord, or basically you can find tanker.tubbs@gmail.com if you absolutely have to. If it's penis though, I don't care. I do not care what your junk looks like. I don't.
I know you don't. That's why it's funny.
I've been trying to keep up with my Growler notifications recently, just like having the app on this phone, just in the background while I'm doing work and stuff. And oh my god, just the amount of people that literally don't have anything in their profile, don't have a profile picture, that try to enter a conversation with just their penis picture. Is just why?
I feel like half the time they just, for one, that's not really theirs. Two, they do it so you'll send them yours.
Yeah, but I don't understand what it is about a penis that. I mean, everybody's got their things, I guess, but
yeah,
the amount of people that are turned on by just a picture of a penis.
Yeah, it has to be more than that for me too. Like it has to be something active or something. I don't know. I'm fucking weird. What do I know?
What does it have to be? What?
Hold up, notepad. Do you like my hip thumb?
What?
Oh my god! I just saw some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's all it takes. I'm not one to talk at all.
Oh, I've been very tempted some days to just basically literally just do that to you. Just send you a picture of the tongue.
Oh no! Whatever would I do? Please.
Well, no, that's because I know you like.
Oh, yes, please.
But no, then that's just like the whole dick picture again. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, true.
It's just that like if for example if Damon was super into like looking at pictures of penises, I wouldn't be the even though he's my boyfriend and everything, even though he's my love, I love him and everything, I wouldn't send him pictures of my penis all the time.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I'm not that guy.
I'm not either.
I caught him doing something in the kitchen when I was brushing my teeth yesterday. Because our kitchen is right next to our bathroom, for anybody that doesn't know. But yeah, he was basically just in his boxers in the kitchen, and I just like I knew he was there, so I just poked my head out while I was brushing my teeth of the bathroom, and was looking, and he was taking a picture of his tummy fur.
Yes, he has great tummy fur.
Oh, he's lovely fur. He's got lovely everything though.
Mhm.
I'm biased,
It is nice.
but yeah,
No, you're accurate.
he's just
Like, that's a rub it. It's nice.
he is just wonderful. And not here.
Oh,
When he's spending the night over at Daryl's because it's the day tomorrow, so it's the funeral tomorrow. So fun.
you're not going to that, right? You're just at the wake.
Yeah, I'm not going to the funeral because it's just for like it's the church thing.
Yeah, I get it.
And it's packed and it's busy and it's loud, and he's got everybody there, so he's going to be fine.
Yeah.
But I am going to the wake thing, so that's going to be nice.
Good. That's not Thursday. That's not tomorrow, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You gonna dress up?
Well, I can't find my dark blue shirt that I wore for Damon's dad's thing. I have no idea what happened to that. I think that might be at my mother-in-law's. But I do have a white shirt, and yeah, you know.
Dreaming into jokes about me real free. I don't take shit personally, like at all. If you want to joke about me, it's not.
Yeah, it's not like he's gonna jump in the ocean or anything.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Sorry.
I wanted to do it, but I was like, no, and I was like, God damn it, can't fight the arms. Tyler, we're talking about funerals and shit. He's not gonna figure his boy button right now.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood, and I think you'd have to pay me if you wanted to see that live on camera right now. So yeah,
It's like casually like pumping your finger into your stomach while you talk about going to a lake tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I'm trying to think of something else. I'm trying to think of something else to say. Read Live Mist on the chat and talk to you at the same time. My brain doesn't want to do any of that.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Oh, by the way, hi Jeffrey, because I haven't said that yet. I did notice you here, but I didn't. I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. But he says it does nothing at all for me either, Tubbs, because if whoever the person is that sends their dick to you, I'm sure if you ever met them, that's not the first thing you see. It would be their face. I know that's exactly. Well, I said this so many times in so many different ways, but basically, I do feel like I do hate the way people talk to each other on the internet. I feel like that it should be just as if you were talking to the person face to face, as if you were meeting them on the street. Basically, you're meeting somebody on the digital street. It's basically still it's not entirely a private room, when you meet somebody. And I kind of feel that way about the internet. I feel like people should talk to people as if they are talking to them in real life.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do that, it feels.
The dick pic would be the guy that just ran at you with the trench coat and flashed you.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like it's just
like, hi.
Like, you're only doing this online because I can't punch you in the face or yell for police or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So yeah, and also I don't know anybody who's in a serious relationship right now who basically started off. They started out on a in a chat room where the first person, the first thing that the person sent them was a dick pic. I don't know anybody who's in a relationship that has happened to. That's still in that relationship.
Yeah.
So yeah. I still like the you can't have funeral without fun.
Funnel.
By the way, if I wanted a penis picture from LiveTUBBs, it would only be once, and that's it. But it's not a problem if you. Yeah, don't send me a picture of your penis. Don't do that. That's super lame. And if you're looking for pictures of my penis, or you want a picture of my penis, I'm not going to send it to you, but it's already online. It's actually quite easy to find. I basically did an experiment last week where I was like, can I find new pictures of me just kind of easily? Trying to think of being a person that doesn't know where these pictures are already is hard, by the way. But yeah, it basically was like it was 4 clicks away from a Google search. So it's not hard to find my nude pics. You know?
It's right next to my LinkedIn profile.
Oh god. Tasteful nudes.
Suggestive.
It used to be really super easy to find my dick pics online because basically you could just, you know, if you knew where my Tumblr was, it would just be like, that's it. You can find them.
Hashtag cock.
I don't hashtag. I don't tag anything.
No, a lot of people do though. It's just funny.
No, I know they do. I'm still on Twitter.
The things that they would like write under like their nude pics is just like always so funny. Like they're trying to like get big from it, so they're like hashtag gay Tumblr, hashtag dick pic. Like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
Hashtag
hasn't it been proven that the hashtag itself is like irrelevant?
I mean, for the most part, yeah. I feel like if anything for Tumblr, at least back when it had it, was like you could search that Tumblr's hashtag, like that own profile for their own hashtag or something. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this.
I know. I was listening to that and I was like, dude, you should say something. You should say something. But also, I was reading the words reading in my brain were louder than that voice in my head saying, just respond, anything. Oh my god! It's like the American Dad thing where basically like Francine enters a room and she's basically just listening to a conversation that people are having, and then they both just stare at her and she's like in her brain she's like, it's like, oh no, now they're both looking at me, I should say something. and then she goes and then in her brain she's like, those weren't words. And she just says clapping and then she walks away. Oh. Those were words. Oh dear. What? Oh, somebody called Dreamy Sweetheart. Oh, Sweet Meat.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense. That makes.
I read Sweetheart too at first. I was like, oh, and then I read it again. I was like, oh.
Well, I was going to say that it kind of depends how they said it, I guess, maybe.
True. Yeah.
Because I've been called like beefcake. one of them, which I never understood. That doesn't make sense.
And Dilf.
No, I mean, yeah. Actually, that's weird. Ever since I turned 31, I've been that has been a thing. People have been calling me that a lot more. I don't understand it. Why it's now a thing.
You're 32, right?
I'm 31.
Oh, you're 31. Okay.
I'm 32 this year.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. September.
1987. 87.
So yeah. You know your age. You're right.
Not David. David doesn't know how old he is.
It's in the subconscious.
No, I just like I like teasing him about it.
He's so adorable, though.
He is. It's still not here. Damn it. Oh, I was reading. Okay, Tyler wants to wear. Seriously.
I think he was looking for your nudity.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I said seriously.
Okay.
From this web page, if you're looking at this on the computer, I'm just gonna. I don't care. Then all you've got to do is have a Discord account, and basically you click on the link to join the Discord. Go into the raw footage page on my Discord, and basically, if you scroll up far enough, I'm pretty sure you can find something.
You can find a lot of the moderators' nudes on there. Go have fun. Write us back and let us know.
But yeah, Dreamy's suggestion: if you go to Pornhub, then basically you can find it. You can go to HogTubs, how it's spelt there, and then you can probably find a video. I think there's a specific category on Pornhub for the Pornhub exclusive stuff. So
well, there you go.
So yeah. You're welcome. Don't give yourself a. Oh dear. The belly play thing, it is in the recommendations already. Somebody, you're not the first person that basically has asked for more belly button play action. There's a problem. There is one problem with the whole belly play thing is that it's one of my main buttons, and even I can activate it sometimes. So basically, it's not always guaranteed. I can't schedule when I'm going to basically make a video because I don't know if it's going to be on or not. It's a whole thing of like I'm ticklish sometimes at my feet. Sometimes my feet are ticklish. Most of the time they're not ticklish, but sometimes my feet are very ticklish, and they're very sensitive and stuff. And that's basically the same story. So yeah.
For some reason, I blanked on the belly button thing for like a minute. I forgot that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be reminded of these things.
Just remember when it comes to April. just remember that. That's great. Okay, thanks. I'm a well of good advice. Oh boy.
Well, I'm going to get off chat and go back into my job and just watch and type unless you're about to go now.
I'm actually not going to stick around for much longer.
Okay.
I am just going to stick around for a little bit longer, but not for much longer.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm in my car just hanging out, and I'm getting a couple death stares, so I'm gonna go pretend I'm doing something inside and just hang out with you guys. But it was nice to talk to you again. Like, audio.
I love that. FOF says, bye, I have a voice.
Bye, FMF.
Bye, voice. Oh. I'm waving at you.
Oh, I'm waving too. You can't hear me waving
now. I love that guy. He's very sweet. And I'm alive. I'm not ticklish. You're not ticklish? Chris, try not to work too hard, and here's many more hugs and snuggles, says Jeff. Oh. Tyler, look, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen soon, okay? It's a suggestion. It is noted. You know, you don't have to tell me anymore about it. I get it. You know, unless you're going to actually pay for a video, you know, I'm basically, I have complete control whether I basically film this or not. Okay, it's up to me if I do it or not in my next video or the video after that. Probably not going to be in the next video on account of the next video is balloon video. So yeah, it's probably going to be late. Tubbs, you're so cute. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I love you too, Tubbs. Oh. I'm not ticklish, and if I were, you'd have to come and find out, says Dreamy. I don't know if that's an actual invitation or what. You know, are you asking to be held down and for me to explore with my fingers? You know, I'm terrible at this. I'm terrible at this. Basically, you know, when it comes to naughty fun time play, even just the foreplay stuff, I'm very spontaneous. It's very spontaneous. It has to kind of like spontaneously happen. Otherwise, I feel that I feel like it's very staged, and I can't really perform. It's a thing, you know. So yeah, you're my top favorite YouTube chub, and can't believe you're listening to my requests. Thank you. Well, anytime, Taylor, but like Tyler. But just like calm down. I'm just a dude. I'm just a guy. You know. My butt is uncomfortable. I haven't been playing with my butt. A very cool and sweet. Thank you, dude. I was trying not to say dude again, but it didn't work. Have you eaten yet, Tubbs? Yes, I had my dinner and everything. I had my dinner and everything. I actually had my salad because I didn't have my salad yesterday. Instead of having my salad, I had pizza. But that's only because basically I haven't got any dressing, and I don't really want to make my own dressing. I didn't fancy any of that kind of dressing. I fancied Caesar dressing, and all I've got is mango and lime dressing, which is nice, but it's like I didn't really fancy it yesterday, and today, to be honest, I didn't really fancy it either. But I was saying to myself that I want to have a salad. I want to have a salad. I don't care kind of what salad it is. So it wasn't that bad. It was seriously a lot of salad though. So, yeah. I'm in a better mood now and feel like teasing and feel like teasing a bit. You can take it as an invitation always. Okay. Oh, that's sweet, Jeff. So this is I'm about to leave. You don't mind? Oh, Wait. I'm about to leave. You don't mind showing me your belly again, please? I will do it at the end of this video. I'm not going to be on for much longer. I think it all kind of depends. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to push my sleep back still, so I don't know like if it's fixed or not yet. It kind of depends on if this how long this stays on for. Oh, well, that's good, Dreamy. That's very sweet. Pizza is a salad if you're imaginative and deceitful enough. Well, it was a processed tomato and cheese pizza. How about that? I kind of want it to be April still already. I'm going to play a bit of Star Trek Online, and then I'm going to basically try to go to bed. How far away is it, Itchy? How far? When you get there? I'm gonna have a big bridge party when I get my Intrepid class thing. For anybody that wants to join in, when I get my Intrepid class interior, I'm gonna have a big bridge party. Big bridge party. $69 days and some change. It's 69. going to be awesome. I just heard a snap outside, like something breaking outside. I don't think it's anything I should be worried about. I can't hear anything else. It's literally probably just a twig snapping. But I have got 909 dialed on my phone, just in case I hear anything else. Yeah, I might have to go investigate that. It's probably just an animal in the garden. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go pretty soon. Yeah, that went out while I was staring. Sorry about that. Just some wood. It sounded like a snap, like literally something snapping, like a piece of like a twig snapping. I can't hear anything else, so. Terrible FMF, terrible, bad. Anyway, guys, right. Berry whoops. Still not sure if it's big or not. Can't really tell. And belly salute. It's still getting in the way of stuff. Anyway, yeah. Depending on how tomorrow goes, I might be on to do another one of these quick streams. Then, but I don't know exactly what the schedule is for tomorrow. So, funerals. So basically, I don't know when I'll be on or if I'll be on, but hopefully, I'm going to try to be on for just at least a quickie, just to check in with you guys and stuff. But until then, thank you so much for joining me and for hanging out with me and stuff. I do appreciate it, especially since I was only going to be on for like half an hour. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'll let you know if that turned out to be anything. But yeah. Doodle.